first midterm English literature, Romeo and Juliet, Act 4, Scene 1 to 3. In this lesson, you will learn about the characters of the play, summary of each act, how the themes such as love and fate, for this fate sometimes it is used destiny, right? Connected with the scenes, how we should be wise enough in decision making. Yes, we have moved to Act 4, Scene 1. First, we are going to learn about this Scene 1. You can see today, right, only pictures are included. I haven't written anything, right? I'm going to describe the things here, right? Therefore, you all have to listen very well, right? In this, right, scene, in this scene means, yes, in Act 4, Scene 1, we can see, right, Friar Lawrence and Paris in his cell. In his cell means this Friar Lawrence cell, right? Then those two, right, they speak. Right, this Friar Lawrence, he is speaking with Paris about the marriage. Yes, marriage of whom? Marriage of this Paris and Juliet. Right, by that time, right, while he is talking with this Friar Lawrence, Paris, he says that Juliet's grief about Thibault's death has made her unbalanced. Right, now you know that when we move to this scene 1, by that time lots of things they have happened, right? Is that clear? Then Thibault, this Juliet's cousin, right? He is already, yes, he's died, right? It's because of that. Then this Paris, he says to this Friar Lawrence, it's because of the death of that Thibault, right? This Juliet, right? She's right worrying about that a lot, and it's because of that, right? She is not in a good condition, right? She is unbalanced. Right, now it's because of that, as a solution for her grief, this Lord Capulet, this is Juliet's father, right? He has determined these two, this Paris and Juliet, they should marry soon, right? Then he suggests, right, with that Lord Capulet, he suggests that then this Juliet she can stop crying and put an end to her period of mourning. Is that clear? When this Friar Lawrence, when he hears that, he remarks to himself, right? He tells himself that he wishes he were unaware of the reason that Paris's marriage to Juliet should be delayed. Now he thinks about the things that he can do to be delayed the marriage of whom? Yes, this Paris and Juliet. Is that clear? Okay, right. After listening to this summary, right, you can go to your book and go through the play, right? If it is not before watching this, right? Before listening to this, you can move to your book and just go through the dialogues. Is that clear? Okay, let's move to our next slide. Yes. While this Paris and Friar Lawrence, right, while they are having a discussion, having talked there, someone enters. to that Friar Lawrence cell. Who is that? Yes, with this picture you can recognize that is Juliet. Right? When this Paris sees this Juliet, right, he speaks to her lovingly. He speaks to her lovingly, but being somewhat arrogant. Right? And Juliet, right, she doesn't like the way this Paris talks. Right? Therefore, without showing any affection or dislike to him, right, she remarks that she hasn't married him yet. Right? Being very polite, right, she shows him that, right, he still, right, he doesn't have such a right to talk to her. Got it? Okay. With Juliet's arrival, this Friar Lawrence recognizes that she is there to tell him something. Therefore, somehow this Friar Lawrence, right, he sends Paris away. Right? Then after Paris leaves, Juliet asks Friar Lawrence for help to stop, right, to stop marrying this Paris. If not, she tells that that's better her to, right, kill herself using a knife than marry, yes, Paris. Right, then, right, can anyone guess what happens? Yes, this Friar Lawrence, he proposes a plan. Right, we can say, right, proposing a plan even, it happens according to the fate of these two lovers, Romeo and Juliet. You know that by this time, right, these two lovers, they are separated. Right, with the death of this Juliet's cousin Tybalt, right, yes, Romeo, he has been banished to Mantua. Now he is there. Right? He is there. Her parents, right, Juliet's parents, they don't know about the love of this Juliet, right? They don't know about that. Therefore, they think that by the time that this Juliet, right, when she is crying in grief, right, without Romeo, right, actually that's the actual reason for her grief. But parents and Paris, right, they think that she is crying because of the death of her, yes, cousin Tybalt. Is that clear? Then, okay, let's move to the points that, right, we have to discuss with this. Then, as I told you, right, now, destiny, fate, now it is going to work around these two lovers, right? This Friar Lawrence, right, the friar proposes a plan. It's like this, right? Somehow, Juliet must consent to marry Paris. Then, right, on the night before the wedding, she must drink a sleeping potion. Now we can see there's a picture of that. Okay, she must drink a sleeping potion that will make her appear to be dead. Actually, that is a sleeping potion, but after someone drinks that, right, we feel actually that person is dead. Okay? Then, after drinking that, she will be laid to rest in the Capulet tomb, and the friar will send word to Romeo in Mantua to help him retrieve her when she wakes up. Okay? Then she will, right? She will then return to Mantua with Romeo and be free to live with him away from their parents hatred. Okay, that's what this Friar Lawrence, he has planned. Then, can anyone guess what may be this Juliet's response for that? Huh? Yes, Juliet, right? She consents to the plan wholeheartedly. She agrees with the plan totally. Right? As she agrees, Friar Lawrence, right? Friar Lawrence gives her the sleep-in portion. Right? Here we can say that we can see, say and see both, right? How, right? She is ready to be endangered, right? She is ready to be endangered. Yes, it's because of what? It's because of her love, right? With this, it's yes, it's shown well, right? It's because of her love. She is ready to do anything. Yes, to get her love without thinking twice, right? Now, see that how dare she is to have that such kind of a sleeping portion, right? Now you know that as I described you, that is a sleeping portion, right? Actually make someone, yes, seems, yes, you have to answer. Seems, yes, someone is dead, right? When someone drinks it, right? We feel that that person is dead. But the person who has taken it really knows, right? That is only a sleeping portion. Right? With this two, you can see how that love and faith, those themes, right? They are working here with the lives of these two lovers. Yes, what are their names? Romeo and Juliet. Okay. Yes, we have moved to Act 4, Scene 2. If you have checked, right, if you have read this scene of this Act 4, right, you might have noticed that this scene, right, is very short. Okay? Right, let's move to summary. Juliet, right, after meeting whom? After meeting whom? After meeting, yes, the friar, right? After meeting Friar Lawrence, she returns home. When she comes, right, when she comes home, right, she finds that, she finds what? She finds that what? Any guesses? Yes, she finds Lord and Lady Capulet, right? They are preparing for her wedding. With whom? Is that with Romeo? No, no way, right? They are preparing for the wedding. Yes, of this Juliet and Paris. Okay? Then, when she is asked by her mother, right, about her desire towards this marriage, can anyone guess what might have been her answer? As you know, right, she is very obedient, right? She respects her parents. Because of that, she agrees to marry Paris. Now I have a question, right? Now you know that she's in love with Romeo. If she loves him that much, then why, right? Why she agrees to marry that Paris? What's the reason? Yes, now she has come home after meeting the Friar Lawrence. Now she has a plan. Because of that, right? Without being disobedient, right? She told, right? She told that, yes, this marriage would happen. Got it? Then once that Capulet, right, he hears the desire of this Juliet to this marriage, right? He's very pleased, right? He's very pleased, and next day, it means Wednesday, everything is going to be arranged for their wedding. Right? Is that clear? Then, this Lord Capulet, right, as he is very pleased, right, as he is very happy with this Juliet's decision, now he heads off to tell Paris this good news. Is that clear? That's what happens in this Act 4, Scene 2. Okay, let's move. Act 4, Scene 3 then. Yes, Act 4, Scene 3. Now Juliet, she has entered to her chamber. It means her bedroom. And when she sees that nurse, she is there, right? You know that every time this nurse, she is with this Juliet, right? She loves her a lot. Then when she sees this nurse, she requests her, right? This Juliet requests nurse, let her to spend this night alone. When Lady Capulet, right, she arrives to her room, Juliet, right, she repeats the request. Okay, then now no one is there, right? No one is there in the room of this Juliet. She is alone. Why has she asked like that? Why does she want to spend that night alone? Yes? Okay, good. You answered well. Now she is going to work out that plan. What's that? Yes, she is going to drink that sleeping potion, right? She wonders, right, before drinking that, she wonders what will happen when she drinks it. If everything, right, if everything is going to work as they have planned, then these two lovers, they can have a happy ending. If not, what will happen? These two, yes, will be caught. Right? Having such different kinds of thoughts, Juliet, right? What does she do? Yes, she drinks this sleeping potion. Right? This is what happens in this Act 4, Scene 3. Is that clear? Hope you all have understood it well. Yes or no? Okay, good. Yes, there are 5 questions on this slide, right? Based on those 3 scenes of the Act 4. Right? Let's move one by one. What does Paris talk to Friar Lawrence? How does Paris act toward Juliet? What does Juliet threaten to do when she is alone with the friar? What does the portion that the friar gives Juliet do? What is the friar's plan? You have another 5 questions. Next slide. Let's move to that. Okay. Yes, these are the rest of the questions. Let's move one by one. What is Lord Capulet's reaction to Juliet's change of heart?